Warriors NRL fanatics here, back today with a video, and I'm going to be giving you all my NRL predictions for round 4. Now starting off on Thursday the 4th of June, the Brisbane Broncos versus the Sydney Roosters at Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane kicks off at 7:55 PM Australia time. I'm backing the Sydney Roosters by 10. On Friday the 5th of June, the Penrith Panthers versus the New Zealand Warriors at Campbelltown Stadium kicks off at 6 PM Australia time, 8 PM New Zealand time. I've gone heart over head for the second week in a row. I've gone the Warriors by 4. The Melbourne Storm versus the South Sydney Rabbitohs at Amy Park in Melbourne kicks off at 7:55 PM Australia time. Now the Melbourne Storm weren't at their best last week against the Canberra Raiders, and the South Sydney Rabbitohs were outplayed by the Sydney Roosters. Now I see the Melbourne Storm bouncing back and beating the South Sydney Rabbitohs by 14 points. On Saturday the 6th of June, the Parramatta Eels versus the Manly Seagulls at Bankwest Stadium kicks off at 5:30 PM Australia time. Now this is a very tough game to call. I've gone Parramatta Eels by 2. This should be a great game to watch. The next game sees the North Queensland Cowboys versus the Cronulla Sharks at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville kicks off at 7:35 PM Australia time. North Queensland Cowboys without Jason Tamalolo due to injury, and they're still without Michael Morgan. Now despite this, I still see the Cowboys winning this game by 6 points over the Sharks. On Sunday the 7th of June, the Canberra Raiders versus the Newcastle Knights at Campbelltown Stadium kicks off at 4:05 PM Australia time. Now how good were the Canberra Raiders last week against the Melbourne Storm? An outstanding performance. They were in Melbourne Storm's faces and frustrated them with great defence. How good was George Williams, the English halfback? He was outstanding. The Newcastle Knights were very brave in their performance over the Penrith Panthers, coming from 14-0 down. They had injuries to Mitchell Pearce and Connor Watson, and they also were without Kalyn Ponga due to suspension. Now Kalyn Ponga is back this week for this game, but I'm still going to pick Canberra Raiders to win this game by 12 points over the Newcastle Knights. The next game sees the Gold Coast Titans versus the West Tigers at Suncorp Stadium, Brisbane, and this is a Titans home game. It kicks off at 6:30 PM Australia time. Now I've gone the West Tigers by 18 over the Gold Coast Titans. The next game sees the Bulldogs versus the Dragons, and this is on Monday the 8th of June at Bankwest Stadium. Kicks off at 4:05 PM Australia time. Now both teams, the Bulldogs and the Dragons, were very ordinary last week, and both will want to get a win on the board. I've gone the Dragons to bounce back from last week's loss to the Warriors, and I'm picking them by 8 points. So thank you all for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and comment, and we'll see you again in the next video.